Hey guys, are we live or no? Yes, I think we are. M Design, Maman, Sean, welcome. So I hope you can hear me well. Good to be back. It's been a while. I hope you're staying hydrated, all of you. So if anyone can type anything in the chat to confirm all is good, but I think all is good. Let's put this bad boy on full speed mode. That's too loud for me though. Yeah, that's too loud. I don't want to use the headphones. Hey, M Design, thank you. Okay, that's enough. Music is good as well, right? Okay. Today we will talk about modeling in Unreal Engine 5 and making scenes directly in Unreal Engine 5. You know, have fun in the engine. Recently, I've been collecting some pictures, so you have an idea. Music is good as well, right? Oh, I'm hearing myself twice. Okay. Wait. Today we will talk about. Can I stop myself? In Unreal Engine 5 and making scenes directly in Unreal Engine 5. Where is that coming from? Have fun in the engine. Recently, I've been collecting some pictures. So okay, you have I think it's from here. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Parish. Buddy, it's good to see you. Sean, thank you, buddy. Yo, what's up? Okay, so this mood board, I'm gonna put the link for any one of you guys who wants to do anything similar. Yeah, this is something I'm just doing in my free time just to chill. Recently, it's been, I hate to use the word busy or overwhelmed, but it's been like that. But now it's getting better. So I'm gonna put this on the side and I'm gonna show you my process or the progress, what I did. On PureRef, I collected the main pictures I liked. Asus sent me a laptop a few weeks ago, Pro Art 16, and I wanted to build environments around this as a thank you. Like, just it's my fun project, I told you, so it shows pictures that are minimal, that are just nice to look at. And the challenge is only to use the laptop and only to use Unreal Engine 5. Quixel Mixer maybe is allowed, Quixel Bridge of course, the materials and whatnot, but all the 3D modeling, all these, only in Unreal Engine 5. And of course, Lumen and the sequencer. So if I can show you something, give me a second. Press Ctrl Space, shots. So there is a tutorial I recorded. There's like 400 gigabytes of footage I recorded. That's the site. There is a tutorial for this I recorded. We have a team now of video editors. It's like we have the first guy now who's helping me editing videos. So by the way, like there is so much happening for 2022. Let's say we just stopped everything and restructured everything. So you will see me more. Hopefully I will do my best to be here more. So let's get back to the tutorial. I don't know why my PC is stuttering recently. So that is annoying. I hope the stream would not stutter. I'm gonna stop the music and show you what is possible. So basically, let's do this. I'm gonna run the sequencer on the side so you can see full screen and slightly turn off my mic so you don't hear the sound twice. it's all optical illusion. So the point of this, like, look, all spheres and all nice. Then I just love this. And the scene is still work in progress. If there is some lag or something, just tell me no. Hey, Winbash, what up, what up? Roden, Rhino, it's good to see you guys. So the idea of this project, we will have the first video on Friday, which is tomorrow, right? Yes, tomorrow. It will be a breakdown of this scene, but today we'll go through the basics and just create something together. So if you have Unreal Engine 5, all I need you to do is go to Edit, Plugins, and enable, if they are not enabled by default at this point, the modeling tools. So that is the challenge. And let's delete this camera. Winbush, buddy, how are you, man? I keep watching all your recent tutorials. It's so good to see you also back in the game, buddy. I love your work, man. Keep it up. I'm learning so much from you. Rhino. Wow, it's always good to see you guys. Okay, so how I started this, let's go to the first map. So scene 1, the first map. If we look quickly at the reference, the first challenge was, hey, I just want to create this exact same picture, and I did with the basic modeling tools in Unreal. So once we enable the plugin or the mode, you have the main toolbar, you have two panels, one with all the tools and you can use and create, and the details panel for anything you choose. So by looking at this picture, and I chose something that is really like, I'm gonna press Ctrl-Shift-A to keep this always on top. So Ctrl-Shift-A, it's always on top, pure ref. I chose something extremely simple on purpose, so I can like go here to the modeling tools. Hey, we have a noise cylinder. Let's put some music. Yeah, the modeling here, the shapes is where we create the primitive shapes. So we have a cylinder, and you can set the radius of that cylinder. So you can set it like to 200 units and set the height to 220 units, like 20 centimeters. You can increase the slices, so 64. Sorry. And you can, so let's make the radius slightly smaller. And let's make this like 40. And you can click to create a mesh. However, there is something extremely important when you are creating your primitive shapes and like creating your 3D models in UE5. It's the polygroup mode, creation mode. So the polygroups, right now the default value is set per to face. Let's set this to per quad, and let's create the same cylinder again. So I'm gonna create it here, and I'm gonna now click complete. And if we switch to wireframe, these two cylinders technically still the exact same, right? However, if we go to click on one of these cylinders, so this is context sensitive, the modeling tools here. So we need to click on something in order to activate the modeling or the editing tools. So we click on the first cylinder with the normal poly group setting. And if we go to poly edit, we have one face here that we can select, and we can make it bigger, smaller. It's amazing, of course. Scale it like so. Oh, this is not scale. This is scale. Wait. Yeah. However, you may wonder, what if you want to choose the side? So this is, I don't know how this is considered face, but it's gonna be a problem to select the sides. This cylinder, the one where we changed the creation mode from per face to per quad, if we go now to poly edit, you can see on the sides we have these things, and this would make it easy. So I'm gonna isolate this. select this face and oh my god, the lag is real. Select this face. Hey Nova, what's up? Robert, Nova, Winbush. Nice man, good morning. Coffee is very important. I'm still drinking coffee. Alright. So let's press unisolate the stuff. This is important. The reason we did this, because this mesh you can see here is like sharp, and we can do some subdivision, and so our meshes can like not look sharp, the edges, right? So you can do all of that inside Unreal Engine. So I'm gonna press Shift 7 to switch to that mode, to the modeling mode. So if we look at our picture, we have spheres, we have another cylinder, and we have just two planes, right? Easy peasy. I do all of that, and I set up my camera. So that's my camera. It's always hidden in the dark. That's one. So that's scene number 1. Made some progress. I think I wanted to do this inside Unreal Engine noise stuff. So Henrik, hello, what's up? Parish, you got NVIDIA RTX 3070. Nice man, congrats. Yeah man, that's great for cinematics. Any good GPU is good for cinematics. So what is the mesh details? We can create noise inside Unreal Engine, and we can choose the function with a Veroni, a gradient, semblance. There's so much options you can choose and modify. So I was just having fun, let's say, and I made material instances, and I made this very like it's not even close to this, but I like it was fun. So if you change one of the colors, yeah. So let's close this and let's move on to the next scenes. I'm gonna press Ctrl Space. Some progress. And even, yeah, this is just fun stuff. You may have seen this on the community tab, I think. So as you can see, so by the way, this is an asset from Megascans. I've decided not to create my own textures, just like to get something from Megascans, and it's this texture. And all that, now with the lighting, is you just delete the light, what happens? Lumen. I love Lumen. So let's bring these lights, and let's see some other screens. Hey, Hassan. Hey, man. How are you doing? So let's press Ctrl Space again. And there is another scene I was trying to create. Let's see if I can create now without the lag. Let's see the camera. Yes. Let's go to unlit so we can see better what's going on. So exact same concept. The first thing I do when I try to create any scene is to first and foremost match the camera and like try to match the reference I'm trying to create. So in this case, I am trying to create something similar to this. So all in Unreal Engine 5, just using normal boolean operations and whatnot. Can have some fun. So this part is missing its floor. So let's take this floor let's enable grid. So let's work on this scene, make the grid like 100 on the snapping and move it. And I'm gonna put my headphones. I need to put this one on better performance. Hassan, I'm great, thank you so much, buddy. Nova, I'm glad you are enjoying the video tutorials. If you're a noob, I'm a noob too. Welcome to the right place. This is the right place for all of us who want to learn. Where do you come from, guys? So today there is 26 of us. Wow, watching the stream. Welcome, all of you. Hello. Where are you watching the stream from? I don't understand why there is extreme lag every few seconds. It's new, it was not like this. So let's move this to 10 units, I guess. I don't want the perfect snapping for now. I'm gonna like let this one pass because I just want quick floor. Because that would be the easiest way to do it. So let's create quick floor. Actually, here's the best way to create quick floor. This mesh we just duplicated because this mesh is an instance of this mesh. Before we modify on this mesh in the modeling tools here, like before we do anything, like select this face and like move it, we need to make a duplicate of it first. We need to make it unique, and we can do that by going to create. So while we are in the modeling tools, we go to create duplicate. If we click here, just click accept, it will make a duplicate of this mesh. So this mesh now, in other words, it will make it unique. So if you go now to poly model and click on poly edit and click on one of these faces and then just move it on the y-axis to make our floor. So here's a cool tip. If I want to snap my floor like to this part, so I'm moving this now on the y-axis, right? You hold Control on your keyboard and you can see here it's snapping to where my mouse is. So it can snap on a surface or it can snap on a face, and this way you know they are on the exact same you know, Y position, this face and this face. So we will do the same for this side. That's a big floor we're doing. Oh my god, I forgot to move this part. So let's click H. H is my own personal shortcut to isolate my selection. And let's find... Where is it? There is edge I forgot to select. Ah, there we go. So look at this edge. Select. Can I move it? I cannot for some reason if you are in isolate mode. So these are some of the bugs I'm experiencing. So if you go in isolate mode, like show only selected, where is the gizmo? So yeah, you might experience this. So we need to click on it again sometimes. Can I do it? Maybe press G. No, we've decided to stay away. So let's click cancel. And let's remember to select two faces. So I'm gonna click F11 again, click poly model, poly edit, sorry. Select this face, hold Control, select hold Shift, select this face. So now select the Y. Oh no. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Press F11 to maximize your viewport if you have a small monitor like me. Hey, Canada, South Africa. So Hisham from Canada. Welcome, buddy. South Africa, Rhino. Hey, it's always good to see you, man. Bangladesh, Noah. Welcome. So, what are the advantages to use UE rather than Twinmotion for architecture, interior design? It depends on the purpose of your project. So let's say you want to quickly make visualizations of your project to get approval on a design process or design stage of the project. I would use Twinmotion. If you want to create a digital twin or an interactive experience that is slightly more customizable, then that will be done in Unreal Engine. I would learn Unreal Engine, I would learn Twinmotion, I would learn all the other tools actually, and add them all to my arsenal. So Unreal Engine is a must, and this picture explained that all. It's not like, you know, but think of Unreal Engine as the final step for everything, okay? And this picture explained this well. So when you have a project, this answer is for you, Hisham. When you have a project, you can visualize this project in any of these tools. But when you want to connect this project to make it interactive, 3D, to make more of it, to like, you know, spice it up, you can think of Unreal Engine as the final step. And with Unreal Engine, you can deliver your project to any device, right? Whether through pixel streaming or EXE, like VR, Steam, and you know, so learn everything, master you, and based on your project, create your use the tools you need just to get the job done, you know. So the advantages, of course, if you ask me like UE or Twinmotion, like which one I should focus on long term, I would tell you focus on Unreal Engine long term, because the type of jobs and problems you would be tackling with Unreal Engine are, I'm not like saying Twinmotion or like bad problems or whatnot, but if you want at some stage in your life, I don't know, like to make games or something, of course, Unreal Engine. So guys, Unreal Engine is no brainer. Everyone should learn Unreal Engine. There is no discussion here. So we have people from Bangladesh, Pakistan, India. Nice. Welcome everyone. I hope this helps your answers your question, Hisham. I love Twinmotion, and I can't wait for once they integrate, I guess, Lumen within Twinmotion as well, because it's built on top of Unreal Engine. So we have Unreal Engine 5 coming soon in future. I don't know when. Q1 2022. By the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Wow. Seventh corner from Pakistan. Welcome, buddy. It's good to see you. CLR Impossible. Hello. Nice. Eddie, welcome from Brazil in the house. Hell yeah, nice. CLR from Palestine. Welcome, buddy. Yeah. Atlanta, welcome. PJ. Hisham. Yeah, man, give it a shot. Unreal Engine is easy, but it's a big tool. So it takes time to master. But the basics, the things you need to get started to visualize your projects, especially in a tool like Unreal Engine 5, where lighting, if you just press Ctrl L now, for example, and just hide the sun, it just works, right? Oh no, what did I do? Ah, I missed my mesh. Can I press Ctrl Z? Ah, it's okay. So all you need is, let's say you have a project, like it's worth a shot. Your project on whatever tool you use it, just download Datasmith, and if you're using Blender, there is Datasmith by the community. If you're using Maya, I think there's a new live link, and send your project to Unreal 5 especially, and just by a few clicks you can have absolutely amazing atmosphere. Just like we have this out of the box. That's amazing, right? So you can place a planet inside of this and then build your project. So technically welcome to the metaverse, right? There's I can't wait to tell you about all the metaverse and whatnot projects we've been working on. Like, that's why. So let's go back to the project. To go back to the project, what do? We slow back the camera again, so we don't need to do that there, and we press F. So there we go. India. Dahanish, welcome. What do you think of D5 render? I believe no, I don't think D5 is based on Unreal Engine. I think it's a great tool. I saw recently D5 update for that. I'm gonna try and work while we talk, by the way, so we can get some work done. So I saw update on D5 render where you could super easily like create the grass and customize the height and whatnot. I think you can do it. It's amazing. Like I think about tools like D5 render, Twinmotion, Lumen, and whatnot. All these guys, their main purpose is to make it extremely fast, efficient, and easy for you to visualize your architectural ideas, right? So I think all of them are great and all of them do the job. There is no tool like it does shitty renders and whatnot, right? Like all of them, they do good job. So it depends on you and your needs and what you want to accomplish. And I would say be curious about all these tools, like test them, download them, see what's difference, what could be an Unreal Engine that is not in D5, right? D5? Yeah, D5. And what are the nice features in D5 that using Blueprint we could replicate in Unreal Engine that would save me so much time, you know? That kind of stuff. So that's my opinion on everything around in terms of the tools we learn and we use to visualize our work and get our job done. Tokyo in the US now. IND. Nice. Robert, I always have trouble with lighting and making things look realistic. So thankfully now in Unreal Engine is just so easy. Like it's like in UE5 with Lumen is just becoming out of the box. Oh, easier to light to achieve photorealistic lighting. Like this lighting the setup, in my opinion, it looks realistic. It looks nice. Of course, if I change the meshes or start using different textures and whatnot, we can get there. And it took me 5 seconds to make this lighting setup. So all it took, go to window, go to environment light mixer, and here you will find create directional light, create skylight, and create sky atmosphere. That's it. For realistic lighting or realistic, let's say beautiful imagery, we were talking about world building today. There are so many things, minor things you need to take care about so you can achieve a photorealistic or like a beautiful image, like the small details. Well, to be more specific, how can I be more specific? That's the question. Completely forgot. That's the point. I lost my train of thought completely. Sorry, Robert. Yes, learn about composition, materials, what makes a good material, the PPI workflow, lighting, all that. So just make more projects. Hey, Burak, Lumen, Unreal Engine, 5D Blender, GB, Detailing. My Turkish is so bad, bro. Let me translate this. Turkish. No, not this. I wanted Google to speak some Turkish. So is it possible to make detailed modeling like in Blender in UE5? No. Blender is like an established tool for what, 20, 25? I don't know how many years, but that's a good question. I would Google it later. So the modeling tools in UE5 are just, I would say they're just a few years old, and they, up to recently, they started like getting some love. So they're still in extreme baby phase, let's call them. But I imagine at some point there is so much I already do inside Unreal Engine. It's not Blender yet, but just give it a time, give it few months, few years, give feedback to the developers, and it will become. There will be a time in future where you will be able to do everything you can think of inside UE5 or UE6. I don't know. Mark my words. Well, how can I connect AutoCAD with Unreal Engine? That's a great question, sir. So for that, you also use Datasmith. So Datasmith is your bridge between all content creation tools, AutoCAD, 3ds Max, Cinema 4D, let me cheat, Revit, SketchUp, all these tools. You install Datasmith exporter on the tool you choose, and it translates your scene or your projects from AutoCAD or Cinema 4D or 3ds Max to Unreal Engine. It does its best. It will not do everything automatically for you. And this is where your knowledge in materials, lighting, organizing your project and whatnot, all these comes in handy. So that's how you connect AutoCAD or anything to Unreal Engine. If you are using a tool that does not have Datasmith, then you can import your assets as FBX. You can find some scripts for your tool to make your life easier. Don't do your work manually. Always find scripts and tools to help you export your scene. And in Unreal Engine, you can always of course, import FBX or like almost anything you can think of. Hey, Burak, thank you for writing in English, buddy, and understanding my bad Turkish. My Turkish çok az abi. So, can we transfer the interior designs we made in programs such as Blender or 3ds Max to Unreal Engine? Yes, absolutely. So, if you want to, I'm not gonna like pat myself on the back, but if you want a good tutorial or a guide, so it was me doing this. I think last month. Yes, this tutorial, it's a great guide, and the first tutorial I ever made last year. It's a step-by-step tutorial on how to make your projects from how to take your projects from 3ds Max to Unreal Engine in 7 minutes. So it's there is this one and there is the one from the last month. They're both good. One for Unreal Engine and the other for Lumen and Unreal. One for UE4, like this one last year, and the other one is UE5. Did you ever try photogrammetry? What's your experience? Nice stream. V, thank you so much. I have tried photogrammetry with my phone using reality capture. I love reality capture. It makes photogrammetry so easy. However, I think for this question, there is at least 3 people I can think of. There is William Fauché. He made an amazing tutorial just a few days ago. This one. If you want to learn everything you need, I believe. I still didn't watch all of it. There is Yaboy Punisher, I believe. He made like a guide. Yeah, this guide on photogrammetry. And there is a course teaser I saw just a few days ago, and it's sick. So honestly, I want to buy that course. So let's see, where is it? Let's type photogrammetry real quick. Building racks. No, we need something new. Yeah, this one. Let me stay hydrated. Guys, stay hydrated. Check this out. V, I hope this helps. This is a really good teaser trailer. Let me post the YouTube video. Well, 80 Level is also a great website. This is incredible. So it's photogrammetry, it's becoming easier. So now everyone will have access to like everyone will be able to create like photorealistic 3D models thanks to photogrammetry. And maybe if they learn Blender for a little bit, it's interesting. The future is very interesting. Yes. Nice, V. Burak, you speak English very well. Thank you, buddy. How did you improve your English? I grew up listening to death metal, and I wanted to understand the lyrics because I had passion for death metal vocals, I guess. Watching so many movies and playing so many video games. And I guess for the past year, just by trying to make videos, and you have no idea how many videos I delete, but just speak more, I guess, right? Johnny, for my poor Blender brothers out there, someone made an official Datasmith exporter for Blender, and it works great. You know what, Johnny? Thank you so much for highlighting this. So, because it works great and I tried it. So Datasmith, Blender, on GitHub. If anyone is using Blender and you want to export your scenes to Unreal Engine, like using Datasmith, this is the one. So one Google search. Oh wait, is that even English? Yeah, I think it is. And I don't think I have it installed on Blender 3 yet. But once you install it, you would have like the option to export your scene as Datasmith. So do I have it? No, let's see if I can quickly remember how to download it. So Blender, checkout overview. Thank you. Good stuff, Johnny. Thank you, man. Let's see how we can download this for our Blender comrades. Installation. Now download the latest development version. Thank you. We download the latest development version. Frequently asked questions. Oh, I need more instructions. So let's see what's in this file. Extract to this folder. So Blender Datasmith exporter master readme. Notepad, click and drag. So this is detailed, I think, on what it does and how it translates the scene, detailed description. And it should be also somewhere on the site. I would highly recommend reading all this page, by the way, like everything going on, so you can understand exactly how this works. Because there are some things that are not supported. It's like getting so much better, but homework is important. So show some support. So I think this is the page on Gumroad. Good stuff. I need to check this out, so I'm gonna do that in future. Now, how do we download this? I think it's just the photogrammetry courses. Philip, I posted a link. Here's a link again. So it's on 80 level or YouTube. There is actually Gleb, this Gleb Alexander. Let's just look at the name. This guy, like, I learned Blender from his YouTube channel and courses. He's amazing. Gleb Alexandrov. So this is the course for the photogrammetry, Philip. I don't want to spend more time with Blender, but I need to take a look at it later. So let's get back into 3D modeling, everyone. Any questions? Any perspective match option in UE? No, right now I just do it with my like the basic modeling you see here. I just do it with my eyeball it, you know, with my eyes. But there should be tools out there maybe I'm not aware of, or in future. Okay, so in this scene, if we go back to what I was trying to create, I need to reduce the directional light intensity. I think it's too much. So let's right click restore tab. This is, by the way, one of my favorite things in UE5. You can click on tab and move it to the sidebar, just like this. And you can click, open it, do whatever you like. So I want to reduce it like to 3. Yeah, that's enough. And then keep working, right? So that's dope. Where is pure ref? So here we have stairs. I want to create the stairs. So let's delete this. Let's keep this. And let's go to the modeling tools. And just in case, let's click on duplicate. I don't really care if it's make a duplicate, but so it's unique. Go to poly model, edit, and just move it. And now the same question, how do we snap it here? Like, how can we have it the same length? Hold Control. Okay. When you hold Control and you move your mouse near a surface, it will snap to that surface. So that's amazing. So if we move this way, what is the length? I think I hide. There is an option, by the way, if the grid annoys you sometimes, you can hide it. So I was wondering where is it. So toggle hide the grid if you don't want it. It's my pleasure, Philip. I should fix my units. This is something sometimes you can struggle with. That's okay. My PC is struggling. So I'm just holding Alt and selecting the transform gizmo to make a duplicate of every stair step. So if you go back to my camera, this is the wrong camera. Yeah, this is the camera. So this should be unique. I'm not sure. But in all cases, let's just make it unique. And let's click on edit. So I'd like to move this all the way here. And then click on these two faces. Hold shift to select multiple faces. Then hold Control to snap to a face. Nice. I'm thinking, what can we do? Like, can we do this? For now. And let's make a duplicate like this. Let's put it here. Let's make a duplicate of this duplicate. So it's unique. And I want this to be a floor for now. So I'm gonna click. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna delete this. And I will just go to box, make something by the height of 20 and 500 by 500. Okay, so that's 500 units by 500 units. I would select this, switch to some view, move it like so. Let's open the transform tab. And instead of 160, I'm just gonna type like 100 1000 whatnot. So I'm gonna switch this to like a grid setting, like 50, and let's put it here, and maybe move it just a little bit like this, and keep it like this. Now, when we make a duplicate of this floor, because I tried, like, not everything is modular, but I try to keep everything modular. Because imagine using blueprints later and like procedural modeling tools. So I do my best to keep everything in my mind, at least, like, how can I make modular if I don't do it now? But yeah, that's my process. And I don't know if you're not aware, it's like one of the projects I'd never had the chance to finish or like to continue. It's making full Japanese environment, and it's in a good stage. Like, if I could spend a few more days on it, I would finish it. It's like also completely done in Unreal Engine 5 and the modeling tools. If you go to the academy, make an account. I think I should make them available for everyone. They are like free, all of these. I will be adding more, but all of this world building techniques, and by the way, like many more things now finally in production, and there will be on the academy, but not this website. We are making complete new website. There's no one knows about it yet, so by professionals this time. As you can see, this one I made just by WordPress learning. It does the job, but so many things changed. I'm glad to be here again with you guys. I'm very happy to answer your Unreal questions, to even answer my Unreal questions, and to have fun. So I'm gonna select these, go to tab view, do quickly this, isolate my selection. I don't know why sometimes when you go to the tab view, by the way, I've noticed it selects the cameras. This is a bug for some reason. I don't know why this is exactly, but it sucks. So the best solution about this, when you like end up with something like this and you don't want to select everything from up top, like so it won't select the cameras, you can press one of these static meshes, press Ctrl Shift A, and then isolate your selection, and then you can click and drag again. So Ctrl Shift A will select everything similar. So now I can isolate my selection, and there we go. So just like it's important to be able to make selections fast. So I've done this slow so we can like see step by step what I did. But seriously, shortcuts, these little techniques will save you so much time. So for example, I clicked on this mesh and I went to details and I clicked on browse to locate the material, and I pressed Ctrl Z so I can reselect my selection and go to details, and since this material is selected, I just assign it here. This is one of the tricks. It's not a trick, it's just something natural, right? I don't know, you tell me. So press Ctrl Shift S to save everything. And by the way, this is also important when you're creating so many meshes. And if you press Ctrl S will save only selected, and usually that's the map or something. But Ctrl Shift S will save everything. This means if you don't press Ctrl Shift S and save everything and your Unreal Engine crashes, you're gonna lose so much. How do I know that? Well, it happened to me, and because it says here in file, save current level, Ctrl S, save all, Ctrl Shift S. So that's super important, guys. Keep it in mind, okay? I don't want you to delete Unreal Engine after it like crashes your project. Take a deep breath if your project crashes. So let's read the chat a little bit. Philip, my pleasure. Mado, hey, yeah, is there already a fix for the reflection issues of UE5? I really wanna dive in and learn it, but that issue is keeping from it. Mado, I would dive into UE5 and I would learn everything except for that issue, because if the reflection issues you're talking about, these are just the progress of technology and Lumen. So I I would say you are missing out if you are not using Unreal Engine 5 now and not learning the next generation of content curation tools in interactive 3D, the metaverse, and like our current world. So don't let something like just reflections stop you. I know you're learning Unreal Engine for Archviz, but with some console commands, with some tricks, with some things that you would never learn unless you do it with your hands, there is no way that they will be just fixed, or you'll be so late once they are fixed and everyone like they or even like found their own solutions. So Mado, please buddy, download the engine now. um have some bad reflections, it's okay, but you will improve on them. And trust me, when you have a project all in interactive 3D and like with all the nice lighting and whatnot, it will make it up somehow for reflections. I know we need super realistic pictures. There is path tracing options for that, so we cannot have it all. Let's be realistic. But good question, Mado. Reflections is one of the things we always suffer from. And with the improvements of Lumen, expect so many improvements. But get it now. Don't wait. Philip, quick story. I wait very long year for this time. UE nowadays is unbeatable for us architects. Yes, that is absolutely right. I bought my first GPU high-end this year and step by step trying to improve my projects. Amazing, Philip. Good luck, buddy. Good stuff, guys. Unreal is the way. To be honest, any 3D interactive engine is the way. But like Unreal is free. It's amazing community, amazing ecosystem. So Rhino, question. What's the shortcut again for switching between the perspective and orthographic views? That's a great question, Rhino. So when we hold Ctrl on your keyboard and click middle mouse button, you would see a white line appearing like this. And if you move this guy to the tab, it would take you to the tab view. If you move it to the left, it would take you back for some reason, right, front. But if you move it to the corners, so this corner or this corner, it would move you to the left and the right. So these are all views, bottom. And if you move it to this corner or this corner, it's the perspective view. So Control, middle mouse button, and then just move your mouse and release it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thank you for asking this, Rhino. Philip, UE is really Unreal. Yes, man, thank you. Guys, have you seen Unreal Engine 5 Matrix? I'm sure you've seen it. It's like, wow. It's mind-blowing, man. I was debating whether it's real or unreal sometimes. Hisham, it's a pleasure to have you today, buddy. See you soon. Uzgan, welcome, buddy. From Hong Kong, nice. Welcome. Hey, Amal. Welcome, Amal. I was trying to use UE5 today. Do I need to keep the 3D meshes closed for use in Lumen and Nanite? William Faucher recently made an amazing video on how you should like, not detailed, but he, in terms of closed, what do you mean? For Lumen and Nanite. But what Lumen mentioned in the last video, what we always mention, the need of separating our meshes. So just like we separate our meshes for light maps, we need also to separate them for Lumen. So they like it work probably. So we cannot have closed meshes and like really weird convex and concave shapes going on. It would just break things, or things would look not work probably and whatnot. So this is not okay. So we still need to divide, you know, parts from each other. And yeah, I hope this helps you, Amal. Mado, my pleasure, man. So quick follow-up question, of course. Would it be beneficial for me to start learning UE4 first before you diving in UE5? It does not matter. I would say learn UE5 because it has much nicer user interface. everything you can do in UE4, you can still do it in UE5, like baking lights, GPU light mask, ray tracing. Yeah. So, yeah, just go for UE5. It will be the standard. And when there is a project in UE4, there are things we cannot use, like Lumen, Nanite, and whatnot. So it's just a different UI. So go for UE5 model. That's my recommendation because it's the new tool, and especially if you are new and it's in early access, that would not stop you from learning the tool. It's perfect, the engine. So, hey, Rhino, I'm glad. That's magic indeed. Whoop, whoop, and whoop. Closed means watertight. I found that my scene looks better if I use watertight meshes. Yes, but still I get some places where GI is not consistent but fluctuating. Yes, exactly. When you have bad meshes and closed meshes and open meshes and whatnot, like it's you would get bad GI. It would just not look good. And Lumen scene, all the things that William also mentioned in his video, like are really great to debug what's going on. And for meshes, I would experiment. So see what's working, see what's not, and just take notes. This is some of the things that you would learn by also trying. And you would have an edge on everyone who don't try. So let's move this here. Here is a good place for it. Yeah, let's put it here. And let's do the same. Right. Yeah, we need a pool. I wanted some water. You know, because I like to stay hydrated. So, water body custom. Thank you. Scale. Noise. Now let's move it up. And let's move it. Reduce the snap size and keep moving up. So I think I need to raise this because I want some water, you know, to go. Right? There we go. So let's say this. It's okay. Let's read this. Yeah. It's now start to look good. What do you think, guys? Let's make it bigger. Let's press Ctrl Shift S. Make small islands and whatnot. So what I mean with that is let's click make this on 100 units and let's do this. Okay, we need some cylinders because I like stealing from reference just for the funsies. I like to practice doing the same stuff, so I would like to have 2 cylinders here. And I even like this detail. I don't know what is this exactly. So let me show you how we can do nice 2 cylinders that are also, you know, not like super sharp. But before we do that, anything in the chat, and I need you guys to give me like 1 minute. Closed means watertight. Yeah. Nice, man. Nice stuff, Amal. Send me on Discord what you got. My pleasure, Mado. I'm very happy. Cheers, buddy. I'm very happy. Nice. So, if you guys can give me 1 minute, because I'm out of water and I need to make some tea. Okay? So, let's just Seriously, I'm saying like let's make it 2 minutes. Once this over, like yeah. So get water, make tea. 2 minutes. Better. It's not worth it for 2 minutes even, right? That's okay. Hopefully the music is good. Hey, I'm back, guys. Thank you. So we press Shift 7 to switch back to the modeling mode. We need cylinder. Let's keep it as it is. Just make sure per quad. If you want, yeah, just make sure it's per quad. And let's reduce this. 32 is too much. 18, 12. Yeah, 12 is okay. I press Shift and move it. I'm gonna disable slightly my snap size just so I can see what's going on. Make a copy of it. Make a duplicate just as a backup, and go back to my scene. Sorry, to my cylinder. Click on Poly Edit, select this face and this face. Press Shift to select multiple faces. And let's go to Inset. And if you can barely see it, but there are blue lines. I'm moving my mouse left and right. You can see the amount of inset. Okay, so I'm gonna click here. Okay, here it's enough. And now we inset our cylinder. So I'm gonna click accept. Get out of here. And I will add some loops. So we can add a loop here if we like. Can add a loop here. Believe it or not. Can add another loop here. And if you want to make, so you know what support loops are for, right? So I'm gonna make a duplicate. I'm gonna make it unique, and I'm gonna make another loop. So I just noticed my camera is not working. Sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna insert a loop here. All right. And now click on subdivision. The one with more support loops, you can see its edge is sharper than the edge here. So I like this. So I'm gonna delete this. And I'm just gonna take the color from here. So MI plastic O. Put it there. Or maybe put this orange. I don't know yet. Let's keep it this simple. And I'm gonna select these two boxes. So the way I work, instead of right clicking visibility, show only selected, I have a shortcut for this. So it's H. Then I click my cylinder, press Ctrl, middle mouse button, move my mouse up, press F to focus selected, right mouse button to pan the view, then click here and just move it where I want. Then press R for scale tools, W for transform, move it wherever you like, press Alt, Shift to move with the camera, so we can also make a duplicate. Yeah, you see, shortcuts make your life so nice. Sorry. I'm gonna unhide everything. So my shortcut for that is Ctrl H, select these two, and just move them where I like to see them. So let's say here. Can move them slightly up so they can have like some nice contact shadow. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna select the space and the column behind it, and I'm holding, by the way, Alt, then left mouse button to orbit around the center of my screen. And there is an option where you can orbit around the center of your selection, which is extremely useful. So if you go to edit, editor preferences, just type here orbit and enable orbit camera around selection. This will make it so much easier for you to do 3D modeling inside the engine. So there are like some changes, quality of life stuff you need to enable and be familiar with, like control and moving between viewports. All these things will help you model faster if you consider taking modeling in UE5 seriously. That's something I am considering. Not I'm considering. I take it seriously. Okay. So pressing Ctrl Z multiple times, deleting this, selecting these two guys, and making a duplicate. So I'm gonna enable the grid snapping on 100 and make a path here. Should we? Yeah, that's okay. Let's just make one. This is dope. I really like this part. So we need to work on the background a little bit. So let's also select this. And we move them already here. Sometimes when you want to select something below something, so the water is not a translucent object, so when we press T to select what's behind the water, we cannot do that, right? So we need to hide the water, and instead of like finding the water here somewhere and hide it so we can select whatever below it. It's just so much better to learn the final shortcut, which is hide selected. So if you select anything, go to visibility, you have hide selected, show only selected, show all actors. These are my personal shortcuts, and I think these shortcuts are great to do exactly this. So now I hide the water, select the meshes I want to delete, and then I just unhide everything, right? That's dope. So I'm gonna make this a unique mesh as well. So I'm gonna go to the unique meshes, click on duplicate, accept, select this face and this face, and then I'm pressing Alt 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 to switch between let, unlet, and all these modes, right? So should I use this as a floor? Yeah, that's okay. Let's just make it a duplicate so it's unique. Let's select this face and shift again to select multiple faces. Hold Ctrl to snap it. Alt left mouse button to orbit so we can select these faces. Shift to select the others. Alt so we can have a better view, you know, with the left mouse button. Then if you right mouse button, you can zoom out. And all this, our selection is still going on. So we can move it like so. Press F, you know, and be cool about it. So Control, there we go. Control H to unhide everything. Alt 4 to go back to let mode. Stuff is good. So I want to delete this in the background. I don't know what is exactly we should put from distance, you know, but we will figure that out. Because I'm still using this as a main reference, but I still don't want to do the exact same. I want to add my twist, and this is why we have a mood board, right? So let's bring these here. Hey, let's read the chat. Sarmar, start learning Unreal Engine week ago because of you. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. Welcome. So I would usually in all the videos and all the live streams, usually I would ask you to join Discord because it's an active community and all. It is still, but I was not personally active for a very long time. That will change. So join us on Discord. Links are in the description. Sarmar, share your progress with us. All of you guys, share your progress. Tag me. By the way, anyone who is in Discord now, when you share something, tag me. So I like... Yes, do it. Bang, could you lower face cam so I could see your interface selection? Oh, I didn't know the camera is intersecting. So I don't know how to change this actually. So let's see. This is a good point, Bang. Thank you so much. So let's see what is happening when we go to the modeling mode. My bad. My bad. I didn't see that the camera was interfering with all of this. I'm gonna change this for the future streams because this is where I put the stuff now. So I have been doing everything here, poly model. When I select any mesh, static mesh, these would light up, and poly model. So you can see it here, I believe, yes. We can do everything here. Now the only thing we can do about the camera, so let me try something. Bang. We can hide this fancy thingy, select the camera, and put it here. Actually, let's put it here for now. If this interferes with something, let me know so we can fix it. but thank you. Good feedback, buddy. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm just putting the chat. I need to switch the music so I can also hear the music. I'm jelly of you guys, I can't hear the music. I stopped the music on your end by mistake, sorry. Let me fix that. Do you hear music? Is it good? Hey, it's my pleasure, buddy. Well, thank you for the feedback. I didn't know all the time. Ah, sorry for touching the mic like this. Okay. So it's important to get back to the camera every now and then. And let's find the good camera. So this camera, why do you exist? Ah, this is from the other scene. Can we delete? Yeah. There is another camera we can delete. Yeah. So we have only one camera. And this camera, I don't want to move it by mistake. So I'm gonna right click, transform, transform, click on lock actor movement. So I just looked here on the other screen, you cannot see transform. Let's see if we can do this. Transform. I think you can see it now. And you can barely see lock actor movement. So when we click this, we cannot move the camera anymore. And if we switch to the camera, it's locked. So you would not move it accidentally. And that's very important, especially if you take some screenshots as work in progress, right? So it's a good idea always to take screenshots. And I usually do it this way. I go to advanced high resolution screenshot and enable use date and timestamp. So it have a date and timestamp. So I can keep looking at my progress in terms of 3D modeling and like my experiments in Unreal Engine. All right, good stuff, I believe. So let's go back to that view and let's see what's up. I don't like the empty atmosphere. So the horizon, you know, so we need to hide that. Let's make a duplicate of this floor. Let's keep it like this, it's nice. And maybe can make I'm just experimenting. Okay. Sometimes we need to slow the camera down. Okay, what can we add here for now? I'm just gonna fill the area like so. I'm just trying to block out the general shape of everything, so I have a better understanding of my environment. Oh, these are nice. I don't like this song. Oh, I hope stream beats. I don't know if it's copyright music or not. I don't care, it's okay. It would be better if it's like... What? Put some death metal. Would you like it, guys? All right. Yeah. It's not... Yeah, I need a better color palette. Usually I can get that from Pinterest or like a website. I don't like this song. Let's go back to the ambient. I think it's much better. So let's go back to the reference and let's model something, because with these we're not getting anywhere. So let's see. I actually like this. So we have this. We have a wall, ceiling. So let's do that real quick. Getting somewhere. Can start with the ceiling as well. So these guys, they can go here. They can go more. Yeah, this is good. So we have multiple scenarios. We can, I think the best one, if we have a duplicate wall of this. What I mean is, let's just make a box and let's disable snap to grid for that box for now, just for now, you see. When you have snap to grid enabled, it will take the grid size you're on, and it would not, it could be hard to snap meshes. So we need to set the depth to 20, 40, 50, and the height width to... So yeah, that's good. I'm gonna enable snap to grid again and make this maybe smaller, so it can be exactly here. Can move it like so. So what was the dimensions of this? It was 50, right? So we can have the snap size now set on 50, and we can go to poly edit. Can select one of these faces. Now it would not snap on the grid. There are ways where we can move this also on the grid. So let's check the options here first. So did we have anything here? So poly deformation. This is another way where you click and drag. It will take on one now. The poly deformation. Snap toward grid is the way. So poly deformation, if we snap this to 50, now every time we click on this face and move it, it's like always snapped on 50 units. So this makes it nice for creating modular things, whatnot. So move this up, move it up. The thing about moving the faces with body deformation, if you want to snap to this exact face, it's kind of hard. So I'm gonna click accept for now. Click on poly edit, click on this face, click on the z-axis, hold control, just snap it here, everyone is happy. Of course, we can in future go and do some like auto unwrap. It's not the best, but if you do some layout and do some stuff, it will look better. Can do projection, but we don't want to do that for now. All the UV mapping, that is for future, or we could even use triplanar projection. So let's do this. Let's close it this way. Let's do this too, and let's do this. Yes, let's stay hydrated. Sorry for if I coughed in the mic. My throat hurt today. Robert, how did you cut a hole in the roof? That's a great question, buddy. Let me show you few tricks I do in the, not few tricks, but few things we can do with the modeling tools, since this is the modeling stream. So that's a great question, my man. So if you go here to the modeling tools, let's say we have a box, and this box is 600 by 600 units, let's say, and we have another box that is 300 by 50 units. If you place it anywhere, so here's the meshes, okay, we can, just like any boolean operation, so we do this. All right, let's rotate. Let's put it here. So I'm gonna select all these guys, all right? And I will append them first. So it's just easier to do boolean. And now they are one mesh, okay? I don't have to group them or anything. They are just one mesh. Easy peasy. So you can imagine what is the next step. It's boolean, right? So just, can you go down, please? Yeah, thank you. Let's select these two guys. And notice something here in the tools. When you have nothing selected, most of them are turned off. When you have one mesh selected, most of them would turn on, the icons. When you have two meshes selected, some of them would turn off, and we have new buttons to click on, like boolean. Now if we click boolean, we can do the operation A minus B or B minus A, intersect or union. So if we do B minus A, it's beautiful. So all, you know, like I made them like this. So this is beautiful. And let's see, if you wanted to insert a loop, can we do that? Yeah, so let's insert a loop here. I think like, yeah, fixing this, the topology in Unreal is gonna be painful. I would not recommend doing this. Don't try this at home. But, you know, for basic operations like this, yeah, it's fun. Because I wanted to do, like, subdivision. But there's no way it can work. That's a funny shape, though. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, nothing. Don't worry. So, Robert, to answer your question, that is how I cut a hole in the roof with boolean. And this is also the same way I cut a hole in this door. So first I created a wall like this, and then I got half a cylinder. So I got a cylinder and I deleted half of it, and then I extruded the faces here inside Unreal Engine, and I just do a boolean operation like this, and easy peasy. So it's nice, you know, press Ctrl L, turn off the lights, change the interact with the lights in real time, put HDR eyes, especially a finished project, you know, not add like the concept base. But there's so much you can do. So if you go back to the camera, it looks like we're getting places. You know what? I like the background, but we need some atmospheric fog. So let's do this. Let's do this. And let's add, go to create and add, oh no. Sorry. Click F in the chat. For how long have we been here? It's 90 minutes already. Let's wrap up. If you guys have any questions, I'm kind of tired. I need to go sleep soon, even though it's 7 p.m. I know. I wake up very early. Oof. Where are we? So let's go back to the scenes, and let's take some questions before we finish today's stream. This is another scene, so I'm gonna show you. I was working on in also my free time. Oh, do you see what's going on to the screen? That's interesting. Yeah. So this is one of the other scenes. And the laptop, the whole process of the import, export, materials, I recorded all of that. I just need help in video editing. By the way, if any of you guys, this is important really, work at VR division. If any of you guys is an expert or a junior in video editing who wants to help edit videos for YouTube, contact me. Also, I have friends who are looking for experts in Unreal Engine 5 in Artstation. So if you are looking for a full-time job in Unreal Engine, we have job openings also opening soon. So this is me wrapping up today, guys, and taking your questions. Thank you for the F. But we will be hiring very soon, us, and we are also helping, you know, any studio around Unreal Engine. So if you are a studio looking for Unreal Engine artists, also get in touch with me. If you're an amazing artist who wants some help or like looking for opportunities in Unreal Engine, you have a great portfolio, send that to me. Let's work on our Artstation portfolios for this year, guys, because if anything, the demand on Unreal Engine is just Unreal Engine environment experts is massive. So let's wrap up today. Mario, welcome. Bang, thank you for the F again. Okay. I don't know what happened. The internet is weird, man. Sorry, guys. Okay. There's something wrong with the internet. I hope you can hear me. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go live in the morning. We will do more modeling in Unreal Engine 5. I'm gonna keep, chill stream. It was great to see you guys. So I wish you a great day, all of you. Great evening, great morning, wherever you are. And I will see you soon. So cheers.